States political reporter Rick Albany is here in studio now with more on this issue. Rick.
You know, there could be some kind of a compromise taking place in Washington. I'm going to go straight to Capitol Hill, where Mark Murray, who is the deputy political director for NBC News, is standing by. Mark, we thank you very much for being here. Let me ask you this. Are we headed straight into a compromise that sees the Republicans capitulate on an extension of unemployment benefits and the president saying, okay, we're going to go ahead and take the Bush-era tax cuts and extend them for everybody, including those over $250,000?
We are very close to a deal, and you pretty much have it right on the parameters. What's being talked about right now is an extension of all the Bush tax cuts for all income levels for the next 2 years. In return, Republicans would basically allow for an extension of jobless benefits and also one of the targeted payroll tax cuts that President Obama was able to have in the stimulus that they want. And so, in a lot of respects, this is a very big defeat for President Obama and Democrats because they campaign against allowing those who make more than $250,000 a year to have their tax cuts extended beyond 2010, but they're trying to get whatever that they can be able to get in this deal with the recognition that Republicans will be controlling the House of Representatives come January.
Now, Mark, we want to make it clear because here in Michigan we have a lot of folks that have already gone to the 99 weeks. That's the total length of their unemployment extensions. This would not be an extension beyond 99 weeks. It would be an extension of the time people would have to use up to that 99 weeks. Do you have any idea how long that extension may be?
They're still working it out. I have seen that there are talks that it could actually be for another 13 months to be able to have that amount of money. But of course, this is one of the big priorities that Democrats have, that they feel like if they're going to give in on these Bush tax cuts to Republicans, that they need to get something in return. And as we've seen over the past several months, Democrats being able to get extension from jobless benefits has been very difficult. And that's come with a Democratic-led House and a Democratic-led Senate. And all of a sudden, with Republicans in control of the House come January, Democrats probably are hoping for the best deal that they can get.
Mark, got 40 seconds left. I'm going to put you on a limb here. Is this White House ready to start compromising with a new majority in Washington, or is it still too early to tell if they're going to go down the Clintonian path that saw that president start cooperating with Republicans a little more?
Well, we've already seen, I mean, this seems to be the definition of compromising, where both sides are giving something up. Mitch McConnell on Meet the Press yesterday admitted that he's heard more from this White House over the past 2 or 3 weeks than he had in the first 2 years of the Obama administration. So it does seem to be that there is some ground where they can work. But make no mistake, there is an ideological and philosophical divide where they're not going to always be able to come together. But over 2011 and 2012, you can be assured that the White House and congressional Republicans are going to want to pick their fights and where they can actually compromise and get things done.
Mark Murray, as always, thank you very much for your time and for the latest on what a tax cut deal could mean to you. Watch NBC Nightly News with Brian Williams. That's coming up at 6:30 right here on Wood TV 8.